I'm a mother and I'm a biker.
I am a mother and I am a biker.
I'm a mother and I'm a biker.
Hey, I'm Shannon Wrights. I'm the mother of three, Justin, Brittany, and Michael, and the grandmother of three, Kaylin, Adeline, and Isabella. When I'm riding my bike, it's indescribable. It's the best thing in the world. It's you get to commune with nature and God and get your thoughts in the right place and relax and just enjoy everything that you get to see.
I'm Kristen Shipwash. I'm the mother of two girls, Camilla and Jovi. Camilla's 8 and Jovi is 10 months. When I first started riding, I didn't know any other women riders. Everybody that I rode with was men, and I struggled with making the decision to ride, and riding with Zach all the time. I like that, and he also was hesitant about me getting my own motorcycle and my own motorcycle license. But actually, finally doing it, it just feels like nothing else. Like you can't compare it to anything else. It's something that you're in control of. Nobody else is in control of a motorcycle but you, and it's just usually a man's thing. It's always been something that men do. Yes, more women do it now than ever before, but it's very empowering to be a woman on a motorcycle.
I'm Molly Enfield and I am the mother of 3 children. Motorcycling to me is absolute freedom. It's freedom of the road, freedom to have fun, and just freedom for everything. You can go out and have fun all day and come home and relish in the fact that you made it home.
I've got a Harley Street that's my first Harley, and I promised that to my oldest grandson when he turns 16 and gets his license. So we'll see how that goes, because Lucille's my favorite. And then I've got the Suzuki Bandit. I've had her for about 6 months now, and I'm enjoying being on a sport bike for a while.
I have several motorcycles, but my main go-to motorcycle is my 2012 Honda Fury. It's always been comfortable to me. I know when I first bought it, I looked at it and thought it just looks cool. It's probably not going to be comfortable, but I want it anyway. But once I rode it, it's always been my favorite ever since. We have a lot of motorcycles in our shop, and it's always my go-to. But my other motorcycles that are mine personally that I also ride is the one that I have here, my 1979 FLH. And I also have a 1972 Honda CB750 that we take all over called Boogie Nights. That's also mine.
This is my motorcycle. It's a 1999 Road King. Well, I call it a Road Queen because it is my road couch. It's very comfortable to ride. It's on the road all the time. It also has a 1999 First Stage Screaming Eagle kit on it, which makes it go faster than my husband's, and that's okay too.
My most memorable motorcycle experience is probably from 2019 when Zach and I planned our annual anniversary ride to St. Pete, Florida. I had been riding probably 5 years at the time, but it was the biggest feat that I'd ever planned, something that long to ride in one day. We decided we were going to do it, start at 7 o'clock in the morning and try to make it just as fast as we could. And pretty much an hour into the ride, I was just good, ready, to accomplish the day. And Zach was the one who was like, "Hey, we gotta stop. I'm uncomfortable. My bike's falling apart. This bike sucks. I need a break." And we stopped in Charlotte, and he laid on a picnic table because he was so sore. And I'm like, "We're not gonna get there today if you don't get your stuff together." But it was awesome. We ended up making it probably at 2:00 in the morning. But the very last stop, I was still comfortable. My bike did great. Everything did great. But Zach was just over it. The last stop, we stopped for gas, and Zach thought we were pulling off of the highway to go to our Airbnb. But we pulled off to get gas, and he looked at me like he was ready to murder me. Like, "Why are we stopping again? I'm ready to get there." But it was just so awesome to accomplish something like that in one day, and me be the one who was totally cool with it. I just expected him to be the one that was like, "Come on, stick with me." But I was the leader, and I got through it better than him, and it was pretty funny.
My favorite motorcycle happening it wasn't just one. My favorite one, I think, is a trip to Milwaukee in 2003 for the 100th anniversary. It was a thrill to go to Milwaukee, and as you're pulling in town, there's people on the overpasses, and they were clapping. And they made everybody feel welcome. It was really a lot of fun. And then there's always little trips to see something special. I'm remembering a special trip to the 70th anniversary of D-Day, and we went to the D-Day Memorial in Bedford, New Jersey, West Virginia. It was really a thrill. It's just always a good time on your motorcycle.
When I was 8 months pregnant with my youngest son, I got on the back of my oldest brother, Sonny's Harley Ultra, and he rode me around Fayetteville because I hadn't ridden in a while. So here I am, this huge belly full of baby, and I'm riding with my big brother. That was a great memory. In 2019, me and a bunch of my Chrome Angel sisters left from Winston-Salem and rode up to Chillicothe, Ohio. We were supposed to leave at noon. We ended up leaving about 6 o'clock that night. But, we ride, so we hauled butt and went up through there. West Virginia, it started raining. Let me tell you, those curvy roads, 2-lane roads in West Virginia in the rain at 11 or 12 o'clock at night, those make for memorable bonding experiences. But we got to the hotel probably about 1 o'clock that morning, and the next morning we went out and joined National Sisters from all over the country, and I was presented my patch by the founder of Chrome Angels Riding Club, so that's a huge memory.
How does it feel to ride with your children? Well, not all of my children ride, but when they did, it was quite a thrill. Just to get on a motorcycle and ride down the road with them was a lot of fun. Now, only one of my children's ride, and it's really a thrill to see him take over the duties of his dad, working with a magazine and going around to events, bike nights, bike shows, and things like that. And he does a lot of fun things on his motorcycle. I'm talking about Lincoln, of course.
For me, it's amazing to be able to do that. For them, they're a little bit nervous. My daughter sometimes hates to ride with me. She says because I don't think, I just go and I'll go like a crazy person, and they're trying to keep up or whatever, and it makes them nervous sometimes, and they're always worried about, even though they're grown with kids of their own, they're like, "Mom, just be careful." So
I look forward to riding with my girls. I think having a motorcycle business and riding as often as we do has gotten them used to it being normal. I didn't grow up around motorcycles, so learning to ride as a woman and riding as a woman was something new and interesting for me. But I think it's awesome that they are going to grow up as it's something normal for their lives. We're already building Camilla a little chopper of her own, and she rides on the back with Zach and has rode a little on the back with me. And she rides in the sidecar at the toy run, so she's gotten some experience. And then just knowing that Jovi is already, riding a four-wheeler at 10 months old or riding something, it's pretty awesome to know that they're going to have their own motorcycles and ride as a family with us one day.
Mother's Day has always been a special day for me in the fact that the things I get out are things that my children did when they were young. I have a big, huge card that they made me and when they were all still in school, and I get that out and it helped me remember what it means to be a mother, how special it is to be a mother.
Mother's Day means to me just the day to celebrate the one who did all the hard work, in my opinion. I know guys have their day too, but moms are the go-to, it seems like, especially for my girls. My girls, when they have a boo-boo or they want a snack or they want, we're the nurturing creature. So it's the day to celebrate the mom. I would just encourage them because it's just something that not a lot of women do. I mean, when I want to go do something with my girlfriends, I want to have that likeness of things that you want to do. I mean, there's not a lot of women out there that ride motorcycles, but when you have a group of women who do ride motorcycles, it's just so different than anything ever before. Like when we went on the ride to the waterfall the other day, yeah, that would have been fun with a group of guys and girls, but when it's all girls, everybody is just in awe that you could get that many girls together to do something in the first place. And then secondly, they're all on their own motorcycle. It's unique and it's something to be proud of.
I will say this, if you're a female, whether you're a mother or not, if you're thinking about riding your own, do it. It will change your life. It's the best thing in the world.